Hello dear travelers, today we are going to visit Oviedo, the capital of Asturias. Like we are not in a hurry because we already are in Oviedo, we are taking one coffee in the hotel. That sincerely is one of the best coffees that we took in all Asturias during all these days. Rachet wants to show you the coffee, then let's see how is the coffee and let's start our trip. See you after the intro. We are going outside of our hotel, that is Ibis and Ibis Budget. In fact, it's a hotel that is divided into areas. One area that is, in theory, the rooms are bigger, and one area where the rooms are smaller. We stayed in the Ibis Budget, where the rooms are smaller. Sincerely, the difference of price is not very big. Then maybe it should be better to take the normal Ibis, but we already did it in online that we couldn't change it. Here, we are going to the center to visit the main places of Oviedo. And more or less from the hotel, you have between 10 to 15 minutes to arrive. As you can see, for to be a city and for to be a capital, it's not super plenty of people. If you compare with cities, Asian cities, where you find people, where it's full of people, to go and to find 2-3 people in the street is a little strange, but it's calm and it's okay. Here you can see the representation of the typical drink of Asturias, that is called sidra. We didn't try it. I drank it in my past, and the truth is it's not so much. It becomes from the apple and it has a little of alcohol. Then here we are arriving to the center, and this is a important restaurant in the area. We didn't go exactly to this restaurant, but like you see, I'm showing you that La Sidra is, that it said here in my bag, is the most important drink in Asturias. Here we are walking, you can see the typical streets in Oviedo. It's a city that it looks clean, it looks comfortable, it invites you to walk around. In fact, Oviedo is one of the cities with less criminality in my country. Then you can stay okay. People from here are very friendly, and usually it can be exceptions somewhere, but it's difficult to find people who want to steal you or these kind of things. We are arriving to the Cathedral of Oviedo, that is very important. The name is the Metropolitan Cathedral Basilica of Holy Saviour, or Cathedral of San Salvador, if you want to ask for it or to check it in the GPS. Then this is a Roman Catholic church that it has a minor basilica in the center of Oviedo in the Asturias region. As is usual in my country, in the center of the city or in the center of the town, you will find one big plaza with a church. It's the most typical. If you find the church, you are in the center. Then if you don't know how to go to the center, put the name in the GPS or in Google Maps to the main church of the city or of the town, and you will be in the center easily. Here you find one lorry that is cleaning the streets, very typical in my country too. In front of the basilica, we found this fountain. The truth is that the water wasn't very clean, but it was okay. We are only visiting, and at least it's nice. Also, in front of the cathedral, you will find this statue that I don't know who is she, sincerely, but everybody was taking pictures on her. Then I went and I took the typical picture. Here in my back, you can see the typical summer camps, where everybody goes with the same t-shirt and they take the children to do some activities, because in this area, in this moment, there is no school. Then they need to do something. Here we are exactly in the streets around the cathedral, and checking in the map, because I went to ask in the information center that sometimes it's important to ask, because they tell you this is better, this is bad. This is a typical house of Indianos that the typical people who were living in Cuba, when they came back, they construct this kind of houses. Amazingly and surprisingly, that day, that is Saturday, is the only day that they do the street market. In my country's street markets are done only once a week. It's not like in Asia that you can find street markets at night all the time. No, here they are during the day, and strangely the clothes were extremely cheap, and I took advantage and I bought one jacket, because as you know, and I told you in the first video, I didn't take one jacket, and here it was a little cold, and the jacket was only €3. Here we find the typical market, that this market is open every day. That is the local market that is inside. Here we have the map, and you will find the typical dishes or food to buy, that they are basically cheese and also some dry meat. Strangely, in the first shop, the woman told me, don't record the fish, don't record me. This time she's telling me, don't record. Then it's strange, because in the up part of the market that is not seen here, it says everywhere, please tag us like you are in this market, in your social media, take videos and tag the name of the market. Then I was surprised when that woman told me, no, don't record me. But if someone don't want to be recorded, we need to respect, right? This market is called El Fontan, and as I told you, basically they sell food, fruits, vegetables, cheese, so many varieties like you can see here, bread, the typical food market. If you want to go for the clothes market, this is the only once a week market that is in the street, like I am showing you. Here you will find the clothes. If no, the other possibility you have is to go to a shopping mall, that we also found one Carrefour, where they do yummy kebabs. We were eating kebabs. There is also one McDonald's, and the people of the Oviedo, they are very kind, because I remember one person inside the Carrefour, they hear us speaking in English, and then he suggests us in English where to go to eat and these kind of things without telling anything. Not to break his emotion, I didn't say, no, I am Spanish, I speak Spanish, you can speak me in Spanish. But the man was practicing his English, then I let him do his things. Here you can find so many bags, for example. And this is the center of Oviedo. If you visit it, I recommend you to go on Saturday, because without the street market, the truth is that it's a city that is a little empty, because as I told you, the establishments, so many of them are closed, and then it's very difficult. What there are so many physiotherapy centers this is interesting. I don't know why they have so many people from Oviedo, must be all sick or something. And at the end we have the typical dancing or music of Oviedo, where they use the gaitas. Then I'm going to tell you bye-bye, because we arrive at the end of the video. If you like this kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe, to give like, and if you subscribe, you give us a big support. It's free and it will arrive to more people. Thanks to all for stay with us, and see you in the next video. Thank you so much.